Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company. Visit Zodart.com to book an exotic special car for that very special day.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, a lot of times you go out on a date, and then after that date, you're waiting for them to call. You're like, oh my God, are they ever going to call me? You wait like a week, 2 weeks. And you just sit there by the phone and wonder if they're ever going to call you back, and it's the worst. Well, Trevor has been waiting for a phone call from the girl he went out with for 10 years. So,
Trevor?
I'm hoping that phone call will still come, but I don't think it is. That's why he wants to do a second date update today. What's up, Trevor?
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
God.
So you want to do a second date update with somebody that you went out with 10 years ago.
I do, but let me tell you the story, because, you know, it makes sense.
Okay, because right now all I picture is you sitting by a phone with cobwebs, like, gathering around you as your hair grays.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. I mean,
right.
it's close to that bad, but it's not that bad.
So tell us the story.
Okay, so yeah, basically, there was this girl in high school, and her name was Brittany, and she was cute, but she was a grade above me, and, you know, I would just kind of gawk at her all the time when I was freshman, and I, like, totally was all about this girl.
And you were not in her league, obviously.
No, not even close. I mean, I did, like, karate. And if you do karate after
Yeah.
high school.
If you do karate in high school, you're that dude for sure. Please don't tell me you wore your gi to school.
Karate Kid?
Exactly. But yeah, she was so out of my league. And I just remember one time after school, after like 6th or 7th period, she like came up to me and she asked me if I wanted to do a study session with her.
Whoa.
And I could not believe that this girl was talking to me or wanted to spend time with me.
Yeah, did you turn around and be like, is there someone behind me that she's talking to right now?
Yeah, no, I think my first words were not even words. They were just like sounds. They were just like, you know, I just like spat.
Did you eventually muster a yes out of that?
I eventually mustered a yes.
Good.
And I just like assumed that she wanted me to go to her house, but she was like, actually, my parents are like having a thing. Can I go to your house?
Uh-oh.
And I was like, again, unbelievably flustered, and I didn't even get my parents' permission. I just said yes. I said absolutely. And I remember like the first time that I had ever had a girl alone in my house without my parents there, and it was just like going to be the two of us having a study session.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. Why did the most popular girl in the school ask you, who she apparently had never talked to before, to study with her?
I was a freshman, but I actually was in her geometry class.
Oh.
So people used to ask me for help all the time because I was, you know, the smart kid, the younger kid in this one class in a grade
So
above.
you were the dude that I always try to sit next to. So that I could just look over and get your answers on tests.
Right, but just during the test you want to sit next to me, not
Yeah.
not for the rest of the class.
Other than that, I did not want to know you at all. But
I do want to say, though, that I'm like a better person now. Like, I'm cooler now than I was. Anyway,
so she came over to your house, and then what?
so she came over to my house, and I remember it like it was yesterday because I was sitting in our living room. You know, I felt like it was pretty awkward, but, like, it was kind of going along pretty well. And I was, like, quizzing her on some stuff, and then just, like, time went by so quickly. And I remember before I knew it, I was like, oh, my God, she has to leave now or pretty soon. And so I panicked. I went into the other room, and I called my mom, and I asked her, what do I do?
You called your mom to help you make a move on a girl that was at your house.
I didn't know what else to do. And you know what she said? I remember she told me that I needed to make a veggie plate for her to make her feel more comfortable.
That's mom's go-to move, is making a veggie plate?
Trevor, no girl can resist a veggie plate. I remember that's how your father got me.
Oh, my God, Trevor, you didn't do that, right?
Of course I did.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. I went into the refrigerator. I took out the celery and the carrots and pickles.
And pickles, nice, interesting.
Pickles don't belong on a veggie plate.
I didn't care. I literally just went into the refrigerator and I looked for anything green and I put it in a bowl.
Was she impressed by your veggie plate?
No. I remember walking in and asking her, would you like some vegetables? And she said, no, I have to go. And she packed up her stuff in her backpack and she got out of there. And
Man.
Trevor, that's
I have not talked to her.
Please tell me you called your mom after and just cussed her out like a veggie plate. Mom, are you serious?
You ruined it.
I thought about that actually. Yeah.
So
All
have
right.
you really been thinking about this day for 10 years?
No. I mean, it's like popped up a couple of times since then, but it's just like a funny story that my friends and I have laughed about. I mean, like, it's like the veggie plate story.
Yeah.
But recently, I just saw on Facebook that she's now single.
Oh, okay.
So
So she's single and you're ready to pounce.
10 years.
I'm ready to pounce just without the vegetables this time.
Okay. Good.
Did she remember even who you are?
I got her number from a mutual friend of ours, but I have no clue.
Okay. So we'll all be finding out if she remembers you together in the other half of your second date update.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what to expect. I'm preparing for the worst. I would assume
Okay.
that she would not know who I am anymore, but
All right.
we're going to figure it out.
We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's not every day that you get to reconnect with your high school crush. I've reconnected with my high school crush on many occasions. She just doesn't know it, really. I go through her trash every Tuesday. But this is not about me right now. This is about Trevor, who's on the phone for a second date update. And we're about to call Brittany, a girl that he went to high school with. He had a crush on her in high school. They actually ended up studying together. And during their little study session, he was nervous about what to do because there was a girl around. So he called his mom to ask for advice on how to be smooth with the ladies. His mom told him to make a veggie plate.
Oh, Mom.
So he made a veggie plate and came out, and she said, no, thank you, I have to go. And they haven't really ever talked since. But recently, he saw her on Facebook, and she's single now. So he wants to try to rekindle their love, if you can even call it that, with a second date update. Trevor, this will be the first that she's hearing about you since that day?
Yeah, that's correct.
And you guys didn't hang out again after your one study session while you were in high school?
No, we didn't even talk.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so nothing. So this is going to be completely out of the blue for her.
Yeah, I have no idea if she'll even remember me.
And
Perfect.
Can I ask you, was she a stereotypical hot girl in high school where she was a jerk, or was she actually really nice?
I think she was pretty nice. She was well liked. I think that's why she was popular.
Yeah, other than turning down a veggie plate.
Yeah. Who
All
does
right.
that?
Yeah,
I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Is this Brittany?
Yes?
Hi, Brittany. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my god, okay. Hi.
Hi, what's going on?
Hi, Brittany.
Not much. What are you all doing?
We're just hanging out, figured we'd give you a call and check in and see how your day's going.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
It's a great question.
Well, I want to talk to you about something for a second. It's something you might not even remember.
Okay.
It happened back when you were in high school.
Oh gosh. Is this for real or is this a prank?
No, this is not a prank. This is for real.
Okay, this is a little different, but okay.
So there was a dude named Trevor that you went to high school with. Do you remember a guy named Trevor?
Trevor. In my class?
Yeah, let me see if I can jog your memory a little bit, okay? So you guys went to high school together. I guess he was in one of your classes. And one day you guys studied together.
Okay. That still could be a lot of people.
Well, I'm thinking you might remember studying with this guy. He was a freshman and you were a sophomore.
Okay.
And I guess you guys had geometry together.
Okay.
And one day after school, you went over to his house to study.
Okay.
Okay, nothing yet?
Almost there.
Remembering Trevor?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, the only other way that I think I could get you to remember him is he tried to impress you with a veggie tray.
Oh my gosh.
my God, it just
So
rang a bell.
you remember the veggie tray?
I do remember that.
Oh.
That was the karate guy.
The karate veggie tray guy, yeah. So, and Trevor actually emailed us
God.
because he wanted us to get a hold of you because he had a
way.
huge crush on you in high school, and I guess still
Aw.
kind of has a crush on you and saw you on Facebook the other day and wanted to see if you'd go out with him.
Oh my God, are you for real?
I am 100% serious, yeah.
He told us the whole story about how you asked him to
Oh my
study, and it
God.
was like, seriously, the most memorable moment of all of his high school career.
Oh God. Oh my God, that's so weird.
Were you interested in Trevor in high school, or was that just a study session for you?
I just needed to pass geometry, and he was the smart guy. There's no doubt. He was a smart kid.
Was it obvious that he liked you, though?
I don't know. I mean, he was younger, so you know how it is. Like the younger guys, look up to the older girls.
Right. And as a sophomore, you don't want to date a freshman. I mean, come on.
Yeah, this whole thing was so long ago. I kind of remember that afternoon. It would be hard to forget with the veggie tray. But, it didn't get like totally weird until the next day when his mom called me.
Wait.
His mom called you?
Yeah. Oh my God. I've never told anybody about this. Yes. His mom called me and she told me that Trevor had been like really, really upset and crying in his
Oh,
room
man.
Oh, my gosh.
and was just all devastated. And she wanted me to make sure that I knew that like he was a really good kid and that the veggie tray was her idea.
Oh, my gosh.
So she actually called you to let you know the veggie tray thing was hers.
Yes. She
like,
said she
"Listen,
was just trying to help her son on his first date.
Oh, my
And-
God. I am mortified for him.
Oh my God, I was like dying because I'm like, this was not a date. And I'm trying to explain to her, it's like, I need help with geometry. That's it. That's all.
So you're like, we were actually just studying. That's all I wanted to go over there and do was study.
Yeah, oh gosh, it was crazy. And she went on and on about how all he wanted to do was kiss me, and she was trying to help him, but she didn't know how it worked these days. And so, she was all so apologetic about the vegetables. I'm like, it wasn't about the vegetables.
Were you just stunned on
God.
the other end of the
my
phone?
God.
I wouldn't even know what to say.
I'm embarrassed.
As a kid, it's so nerve-wracking, like when an adult to call you in the first place.
Right.
But the end of the conversation, she was trying so hard. I mean, I guess it was kind of sweet that she offered to drive us to the movies if we wanted to have a date. And I was just like, no, thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, my gosh. You could have destroyed him in high school sharing that story.
No,
nice.
but I didn't have the heart to do that because, it's so tough anyway. And I remember that's why I didn't talk about it. I didn't tell him about it.
That is nice of
That's
you.
very.
That's really nice of you not to put him on blast
You are an
for his whole high school. I wonder if he knows, because he didn't mention to us about his mom calling you when we talked to him.
I hope for his sake he doesn't know. He doesn't need to
Well,
know.
What if his mom told him?
If he didn't know before, he knows now, because he's on the other line listening to this conversation.
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Trevor, what's up?
Oh my God.
Trevor, you there?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm mortified.
I can't believe any of this is happening.
I can't believe it either. My mom's horrible.
Oh, she loves you.
Yeah. You got to give her that. Did you know your mom had done that, Trevor?
No, not at all. We had never talked about it.
Oh, man.
She came home and she asked me how it went, and I'm sure I probably just went to my room or something. I don't know. I don't even really remember crying. But wow.
Sure.
Wait, Trevor, you were such a nice guy, and it was so nice of you to be willing to help me with geometry. But yeah, that was a crazy day.
Well, you're still very sweet if you're able to say all that. So, I hope maybe if you want to, we can, go on a second date, another first date.
Yeah.
Another
That's better,
Brittany.
Trevor. That's better.
A better
That's not
first
a
date.
date.
I promise there will be no vegetables and there will be no mothers.
all meat date.
It's been a long time since you guys have seen each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta say, I'm a lot different than what I was in high school. I don't do karate. I don't wear my outfits to school anymore. I actually play the mandolin now. And yeah, so I'm a lot cooler than I used to be.
That's nice. He put down the veggie tray and picked up an instrument.
I don't even know exactly what a mandolin is.
Well, you can find out. Brittany, would you like to go on a first/second date with Trevor 10 years later? We will pay for it.
I can't believe he even remembers me. It would be fun to catch up. I mean, what about like lunch or something like that? I think that could be fun.
Okay, no pressure.
Lunch, of course I'm going to have lunch with you. That would be fantastic.
All right. Well, awesome. Congratulations, Trevor.
Wow.
I don't know if we can call this a date yet, but at least you get to go out with Brittany.
It's a catch-up.
It's a catch-up.
It's ketchup.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
This is really fun. This has been a great day.
You have to call your mother and chew her out for that whole incident.
Tell her I said hi.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592 that says, of all the second date updates you've done, you have to give us an update on today's second date update when you find out more about it. If you missed it, this dude Trevor wanted to call a girl named Brittany. They went to high school together. He hadn't talked to her in like 10 years.
Yeah.
They had one moment in high school where he asked her if she would tutor him on some stuff because he had a big crush. Or I'm sorry, she asked
Other way
him
around.
if he would tutor her because he had a big crush on her. She was like the hot girl. He was kind of like a nerdy dude. He went over. She came over to his house, and he got nervous, so he called his mom.
Oh, such a
And was
bad
like, what do I
move.
do? Like, I really like this girl. I don't want her to leave. And his mom was like, make her a veggie platter. Every woman loves a
Such
veggie
a
platter.
mom response.
It is. It is.
Made her a veggie platter and everything else, and she left and barely remembers the night. And so he wanted to call her and ask for a date, a second date. I use that in quotes because they never really had a first date. After 10 years of not talking to her because he found out that she was recently single.
And all he got was lunch.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I don't know how exciting the update from lunch is going to be.
She agreed to go to lunch with him, but it didn't sound like she was super interested in him romantically. But regardless, they're going out. And we'll try to keep you updated on their situation because it's pretty hilarious. Just the idea of going to call your mom. Just, Mom, what do I do? Every girl likes veggies, trust me.
They can never eat veggies on the date either.
No,
like,
yeah.
You can never have an appetizer.
If they bring out like a platter with some carrots and stuff on it, both of them are going to be like, this is awkward. We can't do this again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.